Welcome to today's episode of Afro Scientific Spirituality. My name is Ife West. If this is your first time watching my channel, you are highly welcome. This is a place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'm going to be talking about a very important and practical topic, which is simply the use of the Maya beads, or the guru beads, or the mudra beads, or simple meditation beads. This one you see me holding all the time, and you're going to see this with a lot of spiritual people. In fact, anybody that is practicing spirituality, you must have this bead if you really know about meditation. If you are into meditation or you want to learn, there is nobody you're going to see that don't have this stuff. Even when you come to mainstream religion, Christianity, they have it, they call it rosary. Muslims, they have their own Muslim praying bead, they call it praying beads. Judaism, they have theirs, I don't know what they call it, I don't care to know. Hinduism, they have it, they call it the mala beads, or Buddha bead, or guru bead. Buddhism, they call it the same names. We have it in African spirituality. In fact, we are the originators of these beads. Okay, it came from Africa. It is not new to us, it is not borrowed, it is our stuff. Today I'll be talking about how you can use it, the power of this bead. I have done a previous video on it, on this very channel, how to use the mudra beads. I went into details, but somebody asked me to redo the video again, how to use it to chant. That video I did it, I have chanted with it several times, but I want to do it again because this thing is very important. For somebody that is practicing spirituality, you need to have this bead. Okay, you need to have it. It works very well on the mind and the body, and it helps you to focus. Apart from spiritual benefit, it has its own health benefit as well. Okay, it helps to reduce stress, it calms you down, anxiety, anxiety. If you are somebody that is always thinking, those people that are working in the bank, the stock markets, you buy stock, your heart is always going up and down every day. Simply reciting this stuff can help you to reduce that anxiety. It will create a kind of detachment from your problems. It's not a drug, but it will make you focus more on yourself, okay? So that you don't allow external forces to be disturbing you, okay? What will be, will be. So you need this as a spiritual practitioner. You need to get one of these, okay? It helps a lot, and there's power in this stuff. If I tell you the power you get from using this, you will not believe me. The benefits, you will not believe me until you start using it. So they say, who not go, not know. That is the way it is. Who have not been there, we never understand. In those days when I was not yet into spirituality, when I see people chanting this thing, I look at them as very stupid people. That time I was still an ignorant Christian. Even when I see people doing rosary, even when I was a Christian, I don't even recite the rosary. I thought it was not necessary. When I see those reverend mothers and sisters going to church every morning to recite rosary, to me I feel that it's a total waste of time. When I see the Muslims also reciting their prayer beads, for me it's a total waste of time. I think that they don't have anything to do. They are trying to escape reality. Even the Buddhist people, this was my initial thinking of them, because I don't know what they are doing. I don't understand the science of the meditation. I never knew. I always think them as lazy people, stupid people, ignorant people. I never knew I was the ignorant one until I started meditating with this, before I knew the power of this bead and the importance of this bead. So I believe many of you people there, you will still be thinking the same way I was when I was a novice person too. I'm going to tell you that it's not like that. This bead you are seeing here, this little bead here, it has many benefits, and I'm going to explain it for you today. We use it for making us feel centered and grounded, as I just said. You want to connect to yourself, you want to connect to your spirit, to your soul, you want to focus in your inner self, that centeredness that is inside you, what we say your master soul, or your core essence, or your nucleus. This bead is designed in a way that it's composed of 108 beads. The number 108 is not an accidental number. I have said it before in my previous video. The 108 is a cyclical number that represents the distance from our heads to the sun. Is composed of 108 heads. That is the distance. Okay, the diameter. The distance from the heads to the sun is 108. That is, if you want to measure it, you have to put 108 suns in line to make that distance between the earth to the sun. Okay, I don't know how they calculate this, but they were able to get it right. Then there's also said that the distance from our moon to the earth is also 108 moons. That means if you line 108 moons in a straight line, in a vertical line, you're going to get that distance from our heads to the moon. So the 108 symbolism is now represented in this bead. The essence of this is that when you reciting each bead, you are trying to align yourself with the frequency of the sun, earth, and moon in synchronization. This is the spiritual significance of the number of the 108 on this very bead. Okay, is the distance from the sun to the earth and the moon to the earth. 108 suns in line, 108 moons in line. This is the science behind this very bead. So you have to get the one that is 108. Okay, not all of them are this. Some people will just arrange beads. They don't know the science. If we get 100, we get 90 something. If we get 80, their mind, they're having bead. Not every mudra bead is the real one. The real one must be 108. Then you're going to see a head of the bead to top it. This one is the one that they tie this rope on. It's the place that will indicate stop. So when we use this bead, we don't use this finger. Okay, you don't use this finger to count it. You don't hold it like this. You use this one, this second finger. The essence is that this is the finger we use to point people, to accuse people, to warn people, to talk to people with that one, this one, you. So this finger is like a bad finger. We call it the accused finger. A lot of people use it for different things. Those of you that use this, you know what you use and do. So we don't use this one. We use this one. Okay, this one is the soft peaceful finger, so you must hold it like this. Okay, you must hold it. This one will be free. You hold it like this, then you start rolling it. Now once you have been able to get it, we chant this bead with any names of any deity that we want to call into our consciousness. You can plug any system to it. It's just a tool. Okay, any name. You can even use human names. The essence of you doing this is to draw that very name or that deity or that idea or that object into your consciousness. So therefore you can meditate on anything. You can meditate on an object. Maybe you are into, this one will be funny, you are into cars or computers. You want to know more about it. You want to get insight into that. You can just start shouting the computer, until you drift into the world of computers. Maybe you get some ideas on how to expand it. It will give you ideas. You're going to drift into the world, okay? For the spirit world, we want to draw spirit to our consciousness. Let's say Kali. We have a lot of popular chants. You see people saying Om Kali Ma, Om Kali Ma. You just chant it very slow, taking each breath as you chant. The essence of this is to draw Kali into your consciousness. Okay, this is the essence of what you doing this. You do it till the end of the beads. The main thing, when you get to the end, we don't cross it over. Once you get to the last bead, you must flip it backwards. You turn it. We do not cross over it. Okay, this is the way it is done. You don't cross it. When you get to the end, you flip it, then you start again. You start another one. The essence is that for you to maintain the rotation, you start again, you complete another 108. When you get to the end of the main bead, you turn it around again, you flip it, then you start all over again, so that you will know how many rotations you have done. Okay, when you begin to do this, it will help you to drop into trance very easily. Okay, because it focuses your minds and it drops your mind from the conscious to the subconscious. From the subconscious, it's easy to go into the deeper aspect, the subterranean or the superconscious. You can drop there easily. When you drop into that soul aspect, then you can be able to make contact with spirits or entities that are there, or parts of you that are suppressed. Let me put it that way scientifically. They will say the darkest part of you that are being suppressed, that you cannot get access to when you are conscious. These are the parts that become active when you are asleep. Okay, so when you drop into that state of mind, that dark superconscious or subterranean aspect of the mind, that is where many of our deities, our roots deities, ancestors, your ghosts, your gods, your guardian spirits, elemental spirits, celestial spirits, that is the place they exist. So you can actually hear from them and make contact with them and get visions or messages from them. That is the essence of you doing this thing, to be able to get your mind to drop into that point where you can be able to meet and communicate with them. Okay, so it's very good for dropping your mind. That is what we call trance, going into the trance state, leaving this conscious mind and going into the unconscious or subconscious mind. This will take you there. This is how people get into there. So for those people that are talking about how do I get into trance, this is the tool that you will need to get into trance. Okay, so you need to start practicing meditation. For you to be able to fall into that trance state easily, there is a rule for this. You would have done a meditation of at least 10,800 rotations. For you to recite this beat to that level, it would have been able to exercise your mind enough for you to easily drop into trance. Okay, that's why you see in mystery schools in the East, when you see these young monks, Buddhist monks, what they do every day is that they chant this beat. Sometimes they chant it 10 times a day, so that they can be able to complete these 10,800 rotations on time, so that they can easily fall into trance. In the morning they chant, in the afternoon they chant, in the evening they chant. You keep chanting and chanting and chanting and chanting until you get bored with the chanting. It's just like military training. When you are going to military, they keep exercising you, drilling you until you become like a zombie. You just obey orders, you just respond on impulse. That is the essence of them, making them to keep chanting this thing until they can easily just drop into trance. Okay, so you have to try to be doing this stuff. Apart from making you fall into trance, it helps to improve your focus. When you keep saying this thing all the time, you focus your mind. It helps you to focus your mind on the things that really matters, the things that you want to focus on. You don't focus on the outside world. When you hear the problems of this world, this bad news all the time, fear, desperation, things that are supposed to make you scared. When people want to control you with fear, want to manipulate your emotions like the way they do with the news, to make you hate other people, make you be wicked, make you support their selfish agendas. This meditation will make you focus on who you are. It will make you focus on the right things, or on the things you want your mind to dwell on. Okay, so people cannot easily influence you. People cannot manipulate you, because your mind will be very strong. Okay, you have a very, very strong mind that cannot be easily shattered by illusions or delusions. You'll be very, very practical, and you'll be very, very reasonable. So this will help you to focus your attention. Then this will also help you to reduce your blood pressure. Those people that are always having high blood pressure, thinking too much, you're thinking about children, thinking about money, thinking about the world, you're always worried. When you begin to chant with this beat, it will detach you from all those attachments that is holding you back, all those things that is giving you anxiety, giving you pressure, giving you sleepless nights. It will not make you focus on that. You'll be focusing on the deities you're calling. You'll be focusing on things that you put your mind to, so you don't feel those pressure. When you don't feel those attachments, you are totally not affected by them. Okay, so your mind will always be at rest. You will not be going to hospital all the time to be taking high blood pressure medicine. You'll not be wasting your money on doctors, spending money on blood medicine to make you sleep or something like that. You won't be doing all those. This meditation, daily meditation, will save you that stress. And if you are into a business, you have something you are doing, I will advise you to be meditating. When you're meditating, you focus in your mind. It has a way of attracting the things that you want, not essentially the things you want, the things that you really need. It will bring it to you. There are many times I'll just be chanting this beat. I don't have anything, I'm just chanting. People will start contacting me for business, to give me jobs, they'll just be giving me, it's like money will just be coming to you. I will not say that you should leave your work to go and be chanting. No. You need to have something doing first, okay? So that you're not, some people are looking for the lazy man approach to issues. There's a way you will get to when you have been chanting this thing, that the things that you need will be locating you. When you see most of these Buddhists or these Guru masters in Nepal, you see them just coming out, they are not saying anything to anybody, they're just chanting. On the streets, people will start dropping food in front of them, dropping money, dropping gift items in front of them. It is not ordinary, okay? It is not ordinary. I have experienced it. When I chant my beats, people call me on the phone to give me jobs, to give me money. The thing is surprising for me, but I don't know how to explain it. There's a power behind this thing. And you have to learn how to master it by actually chanting it, doing it, and having this beat, using it. That is what I want to tell you with this video. There's a power in this stuff that I cannot even fully explain, but it works, okay? Even me, as a spiritualist, I do this at least 3 times a day. This beat, I use it all the time. There's no stopping you. You cannot say I've done a long, you can't do enough meditation. When I wake up in the morning, I do it in my normal, if I have nothing to do, I just bring out my beat, I start meditating, focusing my mind. When I do reading for people, I do my spell works, I do this, I have to bring my mind. It helps me a lot. It helps me. I cannot do without this thing. It's a very powerful tool that is needed. That's why I see a lot of spiritual masters, they always have the bead with them. They always have their beads. It has a lot of things it does for the body, for the mind, for the spirits. Okay, so this is not something ordinary. That is why you see all spiritual bodies in the world, they have beads for meditation, because they know the importance. It is very, very necessary. It is very, very important. That's why they have it. Okay, so you as a practitioner, you must have your own beads. I teach people how to meditate. I use the Kemetic meditation. In my videos, if you watch some of my videos, you would have seen when I was doing the Amera Kemehesi. We call it the Kemehesi chant on Hamera. Akne Jerak Hamera. Aknuk Datinet Hamera. Haknuk Hamera. Akne Jerak Hamera. Haknuk Datinet Hamera. Haknuk Hamera. Akne Jerak Hamera. Haknuk Datinet Hamera. Haknuk Hamera. What I'm saying essentially is homage to thee, Hamera. I am the power of Amera. I am Hamera. I am using the Middle language, the ancient hieroglyphic language of ancient Egypt, ancient Kemet to chant. So I use that Kemet AC on these beads, and it works for me. I use it with other deities. It also works for them. I use it to invoke the deities into me. I use it to draw them into my consciousness so that their power can flow through me, so that I can align myself with them, so that their will becomes my will becomes their will, and we work together. So I use it for invocation, I use it for summoning, I use it for falling into trance, I use it for focusing my mind, I use it for getting grounded, I use it for many things, for doing my spiritual work. So this is invaluable. Okay, it is invaluable. It is very easy to use. You just get it and you start repeating again and again and again. When you get to the end, you flip it, then you start all over. If you do this at least 3 rotations a day, you do this for like 3 weeks, even 2 weeks, you are going to see powerful changes in your life. Okay, a lot of things that are bothering you will disappear. Your spirit will now become very, very active, especially when you're in line with your African deities. Your spirit will become very powerful. You will notice that there's a shift in your vibration, your body vibration, and you can easily discern things. You can discern things when people are lying to you. You will easily know when you see fake people, these bad people, you will just know what is going on. You will have this intuition. Your intuition will be very, very sharp. People cannot easily deceive you. People cannot manipulate you, cannot take you for granted. Before something will happen, you already know what is happening. Before somebody will come to tell you stories, you already know what is going on. You just be looking at them. Okay, this thing is very powerful. It will increase your spiritual acumen, your heighten your senses, your psychic senses, your intuition. It will also expose your spiritual gift to you. I've been saying this, that everybody have spiritual gift, talents that you have, that you came to do in this world. My talents is totally different from your talent. We cannot have the same talent. If I am a psychic that sees vision, it doesn't mean that you can also see vision too. Maybe yours will be singing, maybe yours will be touch, maybe yours will be something else, maybe yours will be not something entirely different. Okay, so when you begin to chant with this regularly, that gift that you have, that talent that you came to this world to render, to deliver, will begin to manifest inside you. It can be anything that it can be swimming, can be singing, it can be just technological innovation. Anything that you have inside you, that your talent will come to the surface. This is what it will do for you. Okay, so don't play with this thing. If you want to discover who you are, for those people on the path of self-discovery, you need to make sure you get your own bead and be using it every day, every day, every day. I have used this bead to do so many powerful stuff. Just this bead alone, I have used it. I used it to go into trance, and I've made contact with a lot of deities with this bead. Okay, so this is one of my very powerful tool in my arsenal. In fact, I go everywhere with this. I go everywhere with this stuff. Okay, if you ask me what I'm going to take with me if I'm traveling to somewhere, I don't have anything. The first item is this bead, because I know what I can do with this bead. Okay, so you need to have it. There's a lot of things that is here that I cannot fully explain, but it works. Maybe you will be the one to complete the explanation, but I want you to try it. It's a very invaluable tool, so don't underrate it, don't overlook it, and you need to have yours. This is what I have to say. Okay, you need to try it to know what we are talking about. You will never experience it, or if you have been there, you have done that. Okay, so this is about the bead for me. I use it for my kinetic meditation. You can use it for any kind of meditation. It's very powerful, simple to use. It is not expensive. You can buy it online on the eBay, EST, anywhere you can buy it. It has to be 108. 108 is the number, okay, the key number. You can do your research on it as well. Okay, so this is what I have for you today on this video. Please like and share this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell close to the subscribe button so you'll be the first to get my videos and write up as soon as I release them. And if you want to learn African spirituality, this is the one-stop place. My website is here, River of Knowledge. This is where you get to learn the integrities of African spirituality. I teach it from the ground floor. You're going to know a lot of things. I will expose you to so many powerful hidden secret information that you have not had access to before, and how you can be able to apply it to your life to improve and transform your life positively. Every aspect of your life is what I mean. This is the River of Knowledge. I invite you to come to swim with us, dive in, and be reborn, be initiated into African spirituality. Here, the spirits, the gods of African spirituality will initiate you by themselves, not me. They are the ones that will initiate you, okay? You don't need to pay them any money. The only thing you need to give them is your attention, okay? Then if you want to read my book on quantum physics and African spirituality, for those people that are still doubting, those slagglers or those undercover Christians, and also those people that are peeping me, those peeping Thomas, the book is still here looking at you, peeping Thomas. Buy the book, read the book, get this knowledge. Nobody can take it from you. To be for one is to be for harm. There is no excuse to hide under any skirt of ignorance. The truth is looking at you face to face. Are you going to run from it, or are you going to open the curtain and see what is inside there? We are still waiting for you. Many times I see this peeping Thomas coming to my channel to come and peep me. The book is here waiting for you. $25, one lunch plate. You will know all the things you need to know. Okay? Upgrade yourself. Don't continue to fool yourself for white people. Don't continue to be mushy. The book they here, they wait you. Okay, I they here too, they wait you. Okay, if you want to do your spell work, love spell, paths, breakups, all the things what they do, oracle tarot readings, my number is right here on the screen. Apart from that, I wish you a very wonderful day, and I'll be seeing you in the next video as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.